YouTubers. A few months ago I did that video with a tour of the Glarus Brewery in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. And we're on another trip around Wisconsin. We're now down in southwestern part of the state in the city of New Glarus. And we are at the New Glarus Brewery. They're the ones that make Spotted Cow and Fat Tire and a few things like that. So this is the courtyard area. We're going to go up and take a look at the tours. So let's take a look in here. Garden with a view. Let's go inside and see what. Chem lab there, they test probably yeast lab back there. Sensory lab. We are now walking down the hallway past the brewer's office to continue, or to begin our tour really, because we've just passed the quality assurance lab. This is kind of their museum and stuff up here. Some of the awards that they've won for their beer. Here's a glug. Oopsie, whatever that says. There's the old copper brew pots. This must be where the grain comes down. So this is a self-guided tour, obviously. We don't have the advantage of having someone tell us about what's going on. But they do seem to let us just kind of wander around. You can tell it's a much more modern brewery than the old Glarus one. I'm thinking these are like storage fermentation vats, as opposed to the copper ones where the brew kettles. Yeah, spiral staircase, neat. Yeast propagation. So this is their yeast propagation room according to the sign. Working on an IPA. continue the tour. And there is the official stairway to heaven. Don't even try to ask me what all the various pipes are for. They've obviously connecting different tanks for the beer to flow through and a path from point A to point B, but it's awful hard to tell. It's worse than a wiring diagram. Yeast beer fermentation. So in this room is yeast beer fermentation. Beer keller. We're now approaching the bottling area. The beer that they're doing here is Spotted Cow. Okay. We can tell it's Spotted Cow because that's the labeling machine and we can see the labels and recognize them. And here's the kegging. I'm now standing on about 2 steps up on that stairway to heaven that I showed you a picture of earlier. And here is their 30-liter pilot brewery. So if they want to try experiments in measured quantities, everything they need to do the brewing of 30-liter quantity of a pilot beer. By the way, you can buy a glass of beer at the beginning of the tour like those young ladies did and take it along and have a drink as you walk through the brewery. That's kind of nice. Unless, of course, you're the age of those guys. Here's the Wies beer fermentation area again from the second level. And my guess is that these tanks in front of us are fermentation tanks. Although I haven't seen a sign that exactly says that. One of their office and lab type places. Kind of like a control room. They're obviously watching the process. Okay, now we'll walk back out of the industrial part of the brewery and to the offices and toward the gift shop. Totally naked pajamas, huh? Fantastic. There's what they say up close. I got totally naked in Glarus, Wisconsin. Because Totally Naked is the name of one of their styles of beer. Real women don't drink light beer. We gotta figure out how this cup works. It's got holes all over the edges. You're gonna have a hard time drinking out of that cup. We're leaving the gift shop and going to tasting room. We're back out in the beer garden. That's where the tasting room was, in there. And that's the gift shop. And then the outside, this is all the brewery, but they've just made it look really nice on the outside. It's really decent the way they did that. Kind of an outside bar. Rinsing station, drinkable water. So this is still the view from the beer garden at the brewery. And I mentioned to you that we're in the town of New Glarus, or the city of New Glarus, and there it is. There you can see another view of the brewery. So this is just about the end of our tour of the new Glarus Brewery, but as you can see behind me now, the scenery here is just fantastic. The brewery tour is very interesting. The beer is pretty darn good, although this one's a little bit more bitter than I usually drink. This is their spiced ale. It's been an interesting tour. It's a free tour, but the beer costs $8 for a sample free. Nice place to visit. I would highly recommend it. If you like my channel on YouTube, hey, thanks a lot, and thanks for watching this video. Prost!